Okay, not to be cheesy, but I really was going to start this video by singing "Where Have You Been" by Rihanna, but copyright. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much. What's up, everybody? And thank you so much for coming back to my YouTube channel. I've been gone for way too long to even be like, welcome back. So I am just going to say, hi, welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on my face today and just accepting my return back to social media and specifically back to YouTube. For those of you who have maybe been following me on social media for a little bit and you have been wondering or wanting to know where have I been, what's been going on, what's happening next, I promise to answer all of those questions right here in this video. Plus there's a little something special for those of you who are interested in starting a virtual assistant business, or if you just run a small business on your own anyway, there is something special in here for you as well. So make sure you stick around for the entire video. But like I said, I promise no long intros. So let's dive right into it. Okay, so let's talk about the elephant in the room. Where have I been? Well, your girl needed a break. I have been working from home as a virtual assistant now for about 3.5 years. And while it has been an extremely beneficial thing, and I've loved having every second of my life to myself, working from home and being able to be with my family, when you work, you need breaks. And I was not taking any. I'm talking no vacation, no sick days, no nothing. And unfortunately, there was a serious event that happened with my health, and also just with my family, and I needed to STOP. So that's pretty much what I did. I took an entire month and a half off from work. I also stayed off of social media, so I wasn't posting any pictures. I wasn't doing any promotional work. I wasn't doing any of the things that I was doing. I even had a little hiccup with the job that I was working at. That's definitely going to be information for another video in the future. But ultimately, I just needed to take a break. And I would say this to anyone, and I am telling you now, if you are working from home or if you are still working a traditional 9 to 5, I highly recommend you listen to the people around you, the ones that love you and the ones that are constantly reminding you to stop, take a second, check in with yourself, rest, relax, and kind of just get back to yourself. Because if you don't, your body will. And I'm grateful for it. I really couldn't say anything different. My husband has been super supportive, very helpful. My best friend and my family, everybody has been very particular about making sure I take care of my health. And so I'm making sure that I do that. So yeah, that's my little soapbox speech, but it's something that I think is really important for everybody to know. And speaking of another reason why I left, I had to reconfigure some things. So while I am blessed to have the clients that I have right now, I do have a specific vision for what I wanted to do for myself. And one of those big visions was passive income. I wanted to work from home so I could spend more time with my family. But what ended up happening was the complete opposite. I was home with my family, but I wasn't able to spend quality time with them because I was always working. And why was that? Because I was still needing to make money. So another focus and something else that I'm going to get into in the next part of this video is going to be finding out what I really wanted to do with my time, my efforts, my skills, and also find more ways to make more money. So you might be wondering, what did I do in the 1.5 months or so that I took off? It was closer to maybe about 4 or 5 weeks. Like, what was I doing with my time and my effort and my energy? Well, believe it or not, I picked up a new hobby and I started painting. Ultimately, I needed a way to relieve my stress, right? I am usually a busy bee. I'm always doing something. I don't like to sit down. And I needed to put that energy into something while I wasn't working. So, in the meantime, I started painting. Yes, your girl is now a fluid artist. I will go ahead and shameless plug my Abstract Voyager page into the video here and also in the description box. Don't expect anything on that channel just yet. It is not going to launch until January, but I did just want to go ahead and drop some gems here in this video to let you know to look forward to some of my creations and inspirations and painting flows and really diving into the creative side that I didn't really get to focus on while I was working on things for my other clients. And I loved every second of it. And I can't wait to continue doing that and hopefully reaching out to the creative side of some of you so we can keep this conversation going. You can see the professional side of me here on my virtual assistant page, but then you can also see the crazy, cool, creative side of me on my Abstract Voyager page. Something else that I did was I shortened my client list. There was a time, and now that I think about it, I regret it so much. Not because I regret the people that I worked with, but I just regret how much work I was doing at the time. But there was a moment where I was juggling about 3 to 4 different clients at one time as one person by myself. I don't know what I was thinking. That was not a brilliant idea, nor was it something that I would recommend for anyone to do. Unless obviously you have a team or you're able to delegate your work to other people, but just absolutely nah, that wasn't a move. So now my client list is maxed out and capped off at 2. I usually will not have any more than 2 clients. And this is specifically me talking about the virtual assistant clients whose work I will be doing for them. So that's their social media, their community engagement, social media marketing, all the things that I really enjoy. And something else that I did was I shortened my service list. So I was honest with my clients and I told them everything that was going on with me. And shout out to them because they are absolutely amazing. I love all of the support they've been giving me over the month and a half that I was recovering. I'm very happy and I'm extremely content to work with the beautiful ladies that I'm working with right now. But that again is me specifically talking about the people whose work I will be doing work for. The other 2 things that I did was I decided to focus on what I'm going to use for passive income. I went ahead and became a HoneyBook educator. You all, I love HoneyBook. It has been so beneficial to my business, especially being a one-woman show over here, and my clients and I have had a beautiful experience with the platform for the last year and a half that I've been using it. If you're interested, if you're a small business owner and you're doing it either with your like by yourself or with a team, you need HoneyBook. It allows you to keep track of tasks. It also provides a beautiful funnel for you to keep track of your clients and where they are in different stages. There's also contracts available for you that are easy to use and great to follow and obviously very editable. And most importantly, it's a great way for you to track your money and make sure that you are getting paid because a lot of individual and independent contractors always miss out on this opportunity because money can be scary, but when it's all going into one place and being tracked for you, it makes your life so much easier. So if you're interested in learning more about HoneyBook, click on the link in my description box below and it will explain everything there. You can use my promo link to get the first 8 months of HoneyBook for only $1. If I had had that, I would have gone crazy and been all over that. You can't miss out on beautiful opportunities like that. So I highly recommend you jump on that if you're a small business owner, virtual assistant or not. I wanted to interject really quickly because I realized while I was editing this video how this section sounds a little bit tricky. Your first 8 months of HoneyBook will only be $1 per month. So it would be a monthly draft that would again come out as $1 for the first 8 months. I wanted to just jump in and clear that up really quickly. Okay, back to the video. And the second thing that I did, which again was something that I've always wanted to do, but out of fear and also just being too busy with other people's stuff, I didn't have a chance to capitalize on it. And I'm happy now that I can say that the How to Boss Academy is live. How to Boss, meaning building opportunities and seeking success, is specifically an educational platform for millennial women of color who are interested in starting their own virtual assistant business or finding different ways to work from home. One of the biggest disappointments that I had going and stepping into this business industry was I did not have any guidance and there wasn't anyone who not necessarily could help me, but there were very, very few people that could relate to what I was talking about. And with all of the different changes that are happening in the entertainment world and with our culture, as far as people striving for representation, I took it upon myself to act as an advocate for women of color who have all of the skill set, all of the mentality, and all the capability, but maybe just not the right guidance. So if you're interested in becoming a boss, then you should definitely follow me on Instagram, and that also is in the description box. Everything you need today is right in this video. So those are the things that I thought about, that I worked on, and that are ready to go and that make me happy. They don't take up too much time, and the time that they do use is very useful, and it blends out perfectly well with what I need to be doing, which of course is being available for my family and my paintings. So, where are we going and what can you be expecting from this channel, right? There's going to be multiple different ways that you're going to be able to connect with me. But if you're interested in keeping track of what it is and what I'm doing behind the scenes, then this channel is going to be perfect for you. I'm going to be going through admin tips, email marketing strategies, email organization for those of you who still have over 3,000 emails in your inbox. I'm also going to be testing out different software, giving you my pros and cons of each thing, and the do's and don'ts of business. And on the flip side, because something that's extremely important to me is mental health. So I'll be giving you some business tips, some growth information, and some different things that you can use and do for yourself that will prevent you from having to take an extended break, but a break that you wanted and needed for yourself, not one that you were forced to be a part of. And last but certainly not least, I will be offering online courses to help you, those of you who maybe are not interested in becoming a virtual assistant, but really want to have the entrepreneur experience or become a small business owner. There are going to be online courses available for you that launch in January of 2023 that will help you, give you a guide and some tips on how you can run your own business by yourself or with a small team, and give you the insight that you need to, again, live the life that the rest of us. We're all working from home. We're not doing that traditional stuff no more. So that's all that I have for you all today. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching this video. I am so grateful again to be returning to social media because I'm fueled and fired up, ready to go to give you the information, tips, and tools that you need to be successful business owners for yourselves. And as always, if you want any more information or if you have any questions, drop me a comment below this video. You can also find everything that I mentioned here in the video in the description box. And if you have any suggestions for videos you want to see next, then make sure you drop those either on my Instagram page or right here under this video. Give me a like if you liked it. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to hear more. And don't forget to hit that ting bell button so you don't miss when I upload. And as always, you all stay awesome, stay great, and I will see you next week. Bye.